Disney sure has a full plate. Just yesterday, they were pushing Thunderbolts real hard. Also, they have a remake of War of the Roses that nobody paid any attention to in the morning. And then starting this evening, technically, in Japan, which is 13 hours ahead, they're starting Star Wars Celebration Japan. And then bam! Right in the middle, we've got this new Fantastic Four trailer. Very interesting. You know, I think it bodes well for Fantastic Four that it makes the most noise out of all these things. So there's definite audience interest. I don't know if it's good or bad. I saw that both Silver Surfer and Galactus are trending. I didn't click on either trend, so I don't know if it's, again, for good or bad reasons. But hey, at least people are talking about it. I find this first shot of the trailer very interesting. You know, I was thinking about it. Can you think of any movie set in the 1950s or 60s that didn't come out in the 50s or 60s that did very well? The only thing I could kind of think of was Back to the Future, the first one. That was the 50s. It had a futuristic scientific element to it, but so does the Fantastic Four. Although even that franchise ended up not being genre immune, as when they did a Western, people didn't like it. I love the Western one. It's actually, I think, my second favorite. I love it. But I, you know, when Peyton Reed said, "Oh, please let me do the Fantastic Four set in the 1960s," everyone should have said, "Wow, if Peyton Reed wants to do it, it must be a really bad idea." But they did it anyway. So I guess, you know, WandaVision was kind of had a little bit of that, you know, genre tonal quality, and it's the same director, but, you know, Jack Schaefer's not here. And I believe Jack Schaefer is the true star of the Wanda stories. All right. Oh, that's what we should call him. All right. But anyway, we're talking about Fantastic Four. I got my Fantastic Four style shirt on. Let's go.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
I wouldn't share that. That got sad.
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls.
They didn't have
we can never
empathy in the
repay them,
60s.
we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
You don't even look happy.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking? Okay. That is fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can
Pretty
do
good, Johnny.
this. Nothing is going to change.
I'll stay. Somebody's very interested in your baby. A little bit like Gozer in Ghostbusters 2.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Oh, okay.
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
I don't like my hair either.
It's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space. And they hurt.
Get it.
Are we safe?
No.
I don't know.
Why do you look in the sky? Why do you ask me stupid questions?
There's not enough time.
It's a very serious film.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together.
We can't fight a giant dude. We're wearing
We will fight it
sweaters.
together. As a family.
Nobody has
Has to be us.
Oh, that looks good. I like Johnny. Johnny looks the best, actually. Oh, there's the stretching. Maybe wear a ponytail, Sue.
We will protect you.
Stinger? Got it. Is that Galactus? Really? Oh, he's kind of small. I'm not as worried now. Oh, I feel we can take him at that size. You, Johnny, you run right into his kneecap. We're gonna really annoy him. I feel bad for Julia Garner. I'm a big Julia Garner fan, and I feel like if they just made her neck a little bit more elongated. And I think, why couldn't she have cool hair, like going back because she's going real fast all the time, right? It looks good, you know? I still don't see like a really compelling reason to be like, I needs to see it in theaters, right? And I continue to be really shocked that Disney would cannibalize, I guess you could say, its own IP. Like if another studio was like, we want our own Incredibles, you'd be like, oh, I understand that. And I know that the Fantastic Four obviously are what inspired the Incredibles and came first. But just as I always say, ask John Carter, that doesn't matter to the general public. Who got to them first? And the Incredibles did. I mean, they've seen three not so great Fantastic Four movies at this point. Technically 4. And you know, this IP has just never clicked with the general public. I'm real glad it helped start Marvel Comics back in the day. That sure turned out great. But even their comics don't sell particularly well these days. No writer of maybe Jonathan Hickman kind of was able to make, Jonathan Hickman could make, I was reading the Fantastic Four comic when Jonathan Hickman was writing it. So, you know, maybe they should have pulled from some of his stories. And thankfully, the upcoming Doomsday and Secret Wars is based on his work. So that hey, look what people are finding the most compelling, the upcoming Doomsday and Secret Wars. This to me though, it's too similar to The Incredibles. I wouldn't have done a 60s style film on this. I think it was, again, Peyton Reed, I love you, man, but you don't know what you're doing. And I wouldn't have, again, if Peyton Reed thinks we should do it, I don't think we should do it. But and I saw one comment, when I was looking around really quickly, just grabbing some of the stills, I did see one comment about Reed stretching. I thought it looked fine. I think it is bizarre they're not showing it more, but I don't know how good stretching can even look in live action. That might be just a real problem they might be having. I thought it looked fine. I mean, I gotta tell you, it looks like that in the comics. So, and as I've said before, I think it's going to be extremely difficult to be able to do as well as they did with Elastigirl, aka Mrs. Incredible, in The Incredibles. Because not only were those sequences incredibly well thought out and inventive, but it had the benefit of being an animated movie, which gives you a little more wiggle room. So anyway, what did you think? Again, it's certainly getting a lot of attention. I think, you know, I'll be curious. I'll be curious to see if it's because people are like, I love it so much, or they're like, oh, it's close but no cigar. All right, so write your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching with me. Subscribe today, and of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.